But what I'm here tonight to tell you is that as a former high school math club president, as you know, kid who played Dungeons and Dragons all through high school, who went on to major in physics, and who somehow wiggled his way into this miracle job where, you know, in the past every day, now every week, you know, I get to inject all sorts of weird, geeky things into mainstream newspapers. I want you to know that I get it, and I get you guys. And so what I thought I would do, you know, this isn't what cartoonists normally do, but what I thought might be fun is I would sort of show you some slides of some strips I've done over the years that I thought were sort of Woodstock worthy. So, without any further ado, this first strip is an example of the sort of strip my editor hates. My editor hates the strips. Would you mind coming with me when I turn them in, because it would make my sales job a lot easier. Because, you know, editors or journalism majors or English majors and all that, and you do a strip full of computer code, and they have no idea how to proofread it. And even worse, when it goes out to 500, 600 newspapers, and they get the phone calls from the editors all around the country saying, what the hell is this? They have no idea how to explain it to them. But for those who can't see, it's little Jason Fox in my strip, who's chosen to write computer code to write "I will not throw paper airplanes to class" 500 times. This next strip represents probably the geekiest I've ever gotten in Foxtrot. You all remember this from about 8 or 9 years ago? It's all over the internet, every chat board, every web board, some oversugared teenager was typing out this "all your base" line, and so it seemed like something Jason would do. All your base belong to us, excuse me. All your base belong to us. All your base belong to us. Ha 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 ha. This history series is never featured our son. Now, when I do strips like this, I sort of assume, all right, you know, 2% tops of the audience is going to get the joke. Every now and then, you know, if I do a video game joke, it's going to be 2%. If I do a math joke, it's going to be 2%. Well, this next strip is video games and math. So I think that calculates out to 0.04% of the audience. It's Jason and his brother Peter. I study with a 2-car roundhouse kick. Now raise my power to N, and flatten you with a Z=0 transform. I'm not sure I like that. Do any of you like reading comic books? I don't read them so much anymore, but when I was a kid I did. But I always wondered, is working in a comic book store like the best job in the world or the worst job in the world?
Best.
And the strip sort of explores that. Can I help you? This comic book you sold me is defective. I'd like my money back. What's wrong with it? Green Elephant's superpower is his amazing memory, yet he uses the same sort of gamma ray-based weapon on Briarbrain that failed so miserably in issue 216 9 years ago. Surely you agree. Comics weenies shouldn't sell comics. It's pretty funny. I mentioned I played Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid. cave trolls blitz. My wood elf runs a post-pattern deep while my hobbits go short. My goblin mage fires a spell of disruption. Phooey, incomplete. My pixies do a victory dance. Guys, that's not how fantasy works. I'm out my bar, I want some Gatorade. I did this strip recently. Let's see. My queen has line of sight on the right. I got 6. Rats, I got 4. My knight avoids your queen by moving to the space behind the pawn. Roll to see if you trigger a trap. The square was booby-trapped with poison gas. Roll 12 damage. He's dead. Can my bishop resurrect him? You didn't train that spell, remember? You didn't train 2 king to cursing. Did I really? I'm so stupid. Oh. Normal chess isn't nerdy enough. Is that even really? Oh wait, my knight had a cloak of poison protection. Now this strip ran in like February. There's a little story here. I've had Foxtrot.com as my website since the late 90s, but it was always under my syndicate's control. And then with my latest contract, I finally got the rights back. And so I spent most of last year with a friend sort of trying to rebuild Foxtrot.com on WordPress and finally got it up and running in December. But it was really, we didn't know what we were doing. So it was held together with bubblegum and shoestrings. So this strip ran in January, February. And Will Wheaton, this guy, at Will W on Twitter, was nice enough to link to it, saying how great this was. My first reaction, for like a split second, was, wow, that is so cool of Will Wheaton to link to my strip. And of course, my little website melted. And I was dead for about a day and a half. I thought, Will had to know this would happen. He's a smart techie guy. He's got a bazillion Twitter followers. What could I have done to tick Will Wheaton off so much? Destroy my site. And then I was like, oh, wait. I did the script years and years ago. Commander Riker, please negotiate a secure connection to the internet. Aye, aye, sir. Mr. LaForge, please plot a course for my personal hard disk sector. Right away, sir. Counselor Troy, please upload data utilizing FTP protocol. Did you mean Commander data, sir? You weren't kidding about this being next generation operating system. In public. Anyway, I fixed the site, added a cache thing and all, so I think it's week-proof now. We shall see. One of the fun things for me doing the script is holidays. Trying to figure out ways that are not just sort of the stereotypical way to treat them. This is a script I did for Easter a while back. You take the blue one and the story ends. You wake in your bed and you believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red one. I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. What's it going to be, Neo? Is the red one cinnamon or cherry? Halloween a while ago.